What's up, you all? Today we're talking about how to get paid as a small content creator. Now, there's a huge stigma that you have to have all these followers and be like insanely famous just to make money as a content creator, which kind of strikes some fear in people. And so I want to help break down in-depth details and ideas where it can help you out and where you can get paid, where you don't have just a massive following or not just some verified creator. And this can work for YouTubers, influencers, gamers, streamers, musicians, and more. These are just ideas, especially those just trying to get really started from the ground up. It's always smart to have multiple sources of incomes, as we learned from the world in recent days, and just in general, just to build a much more longevity of a brand and be able to have multitudes of things. And it just builds confidence and just belief and much more. So let's go ahead and get into some of these ideas. Number one, hands down, probably the most profitable that can help out in the long run and not just profit in finances, is YouTube. Building a YouTube channel is very important for just who you are as a person and a brand. You don't always have to show your face. There's VTubers, there's just straight up graphics types of YouTubes, arts, whatever you love and your passion. Do something that you just love to talk about. People are blowing up and getting money just for talking what they really admire, because it does take a lot of work and it takes a lot of investments. So and able to just go ahead and go forward with it and have that drive whenever things are really going south, you'll still have the admiration and the passion to want to create that YouTube channel. And also people are like, well, what about like the Google AdSense? Can I get paid through ads on YouTube as a partner? Well, if you're just starting, obviously you have 0 subscribers. So the best way to do it for me, in my opinion, would be start off with YouTube Shorts. I already have multiple YouTube channels, including this one, and my other ones have a lot of YouTube Shorts, and they're starting to grow slowly, which is going to help me build confidence, gather in more in depth on YouTube Shorts, and then eventually expand them to long-term format videos, so we can just eventually get some ad revenue from that, just like we do in this channel. So just keep building, keep creating, and build YouTube Shorts. Use your phone in a vertical format, and that usually helps out a lot. So YouTube in general, whatever you enjoy, whatever it is, just do it, because trust me, it's a much more of an investment. But yes, it does take time. Not everybody blows up overnight, but if you stick to the grind and it's something you really are passionate about, I promise you'll continue to show up regardless. Build a schedule and get to that YouTube. Next is TikTok or IG Reels, or just Facebook Reels also now. But TikTok, hands down, they have the creator fund. They have an aspect to be able to tip. I have over 250,000 on TikTok, and that has helped me out with some of the things I'm going to get down towards later on the list. But just make that TikTok channel, because if you can make one great vertical video, this helps you out and be able to get multitudes of vertical videos across all platforms. So think about it. If you're creating just a TikTok, or if you're on TikTok now and you're trying to build, utilize that and multiply it across all verticals: IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, and more. But TikTok, honing in on just TikTok, being able to utilize that and owning that content, you can get into the TikTok Creator Fund, which is not going to be a whole lot of money, but it's additional side cash like gas or anything. And on top of that, you can earn tips, you can go live, you can really just navigate your audience wherever you want. You can use it as a funnel to get into your link tree, in which we can have multitudes of these ideas in this list to be able to get your audience to want to really invest in you and just be able to follow you for your whole career. And everybody's doing it, and it's something you should always jump into also, because now people are familiar with these types of situations. The more genuine and organic you can be, you'll be able to inherit and be able to get much more of an audience at a faster rate. And TikTok is just, the organic growth is still the best regardless. One of my next favorite ones is going to be affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing will be great if you're going to be doing products, or if you're just doing anything. Just look around your house, whatever you're utilizing. Like when I use this mic, I always recommend it. I use affiliate marketing. If I recommend headphones, if I'm reviewing a product that I'm really interested in, affiliate marketing always helps with getting you. It helps you out in a prerequisite, I would say, to be able to get into brand deals and sponsors and how you actually work with them. With affiliate marketing, you're able to recommend a product, and you're able to really let people know, like, hey, I trust this product. So if you like what we're showing, review wise, speaking wise, what we're doing it wise, like depending if it's on makeup or tech or gaming or whatever you're passionate about, make sure it's in your field, so you continue to tack onto that channel. So if you run out of creative ideas, you always have something like affiliate marketing to fall back on, and whatever you're utilizing. And so just there's so much things you can do with affiliate marketing. So whatever's relation to your channel, to what doesn't look too salesy, just know that you can always recommend it to your audience, especially if it's trusted and it's been reviewed by you and you use it every day. So if they see you rocking with it every day, then they start to trust you more and more. But affiliate marketing is great to make extra cash. I love affiliate marketing, and it does help with me. I haven't even really zoned zoned in too heavily on it, and I still see massive profits when it comes down to affiliate marketing for sure. Next would be making a podcast. A podcast is very fun. You can just create one from your phone these days. There's a lot of free platforms in creating a podcast, and it's very fun because you get to just speak your heart, speak about whatever you want, just kind of how I'm doing the YouTube right now, and I'm speaking to you all. You can do that in a podcast format too. So if you're already comfortable with starting a YouTube and talking to a camera, podcast is a lot more fun too, because you're not really talking to the camera anymore unless you're making a video podcast. But audio podcasts are just as good. You can insert plugs, you can insert ads, you can do more where you can get paid through there. So they have their own ad revenue on top of your own shameless plugs that you can put in there, or you can have guests, you can collaborate on there, and on top of that, you can still give tons and tons of value when it comes down to your podcast. You can make a YouTube video and you can strip that audio and turn it into a podcast. Gary Vee says that a lot. So creating a podcast, hands down, is one of the top things you can do. I love speaking on podcasts, and it helps you out if you're a motivational speaker, or if you want to later write a book or a children's book or ebooks or courses. This always helps out a lot. So create that podcast and be able to do what you want, so it can put you more as an authority in what you do. If you talk about gaming, do it. If you talk about tech, do it. If you're talking about music or teaching people how to create, and just do it, and figure out a way, because that's going to build that honorable credibility, and you're able to go around the world and be able to do stuff and talk about it. So make that podcast. One of my favorite ones is going to be to sell merch. There's a lot of drop shipping these days where you don't need any money. You can use Redbubble, and this can help you out. Basically, they'll take a cut for providing that merch. Other sources and stuff like that, like Etsy, has a very cheap labeling price if you want to put some merchandise on there, or if you just want to create online products. But either way, selling merch is very, very important. I would do that because drop shipping can save you a lot of money where you don't need inventory or anything. You literally would be the middleman. You give them a logo that you own, you give them a slogan that you own, whatever it is that you own, you just put it on the shirt, you put on hats, you put on everything. Some of these places like Redbubble, they offer so much things. I know I use Streamlabs Prime. I've also used Shopify. And these days, they offer tons of inventory and different ideas, from backpacks, mouse pads, everything, depending on what your niche is. And somewhat to fitness, not too fashionable fitness, but it gets there in the fitness, like yoga pants and stuff. And you don't have to have inventory, anything. They just get a cut for providing that inventory, and you get your profit off of that. So sell merch, do drop shipping. It's actually really, really easy these days. Still very competitive, but you can do it the right way to your audience. You'll be able to get there. You'll be able to get a lot of money off that. What I like to say next is crowd control. Crowd control is just something where you can really directly get into your audience. So either a Discord server, a Patreon, just any type of fan house, or you know how OnlyFans is always rocking too. Just any way you can get to that. So Discord, Patreon, like OnlyFans or fan house. And in my opinion, I still love to do email lists. That allows you to get directly to your audience instead of trying to work around an algorithm that's really hard to get into your audience. Because when it comes down to getting to your audience, algorithms now are working differently in different types of discoverability. So the best way to do it is just to have one of these, so you can have direct content with your direct contact with your audience, and it's able to help promote whatever you're trying to do. So make sure you have something where it's crowd control, where you can get directly to them. That's why Discord's really popular, Patreon's really popular, and then also email lists, and just anywhere where you just have that total connection and communication with your audience one-on-one. So make sure you have that crowd control and get involved. Sell online services. Now, this is one of my favorite because it costs $0 to start up. You can utilize programs like Canva. You can offer services online like Fiverr, whatever it is. Just sell online products or services. And basically, you would just make ebooks. You can make templates. You can draw art online. So whatever it is, just sell digital products, programs, and books, and insights, and consulting. Just there's tons and tons and tons of things you can offer. Now, obviously, you need an audience for this. So this goes back to just having that direct connection to your audience and communication, so you can sell to them faster if you want to be able to sell something, especially if they trust you wholeheartedly. But just have something online that's cheap, because people are like, oh, well, business so expensive to start. Well, not really, not anymore. Obviously, in 2022, there's so much online connections like these that I'm listing that don't really cost money, and you can just be able to get out and try to make some profit as fast as you can. So just try to move and create that. Sit to yourself and see if you want to sell some digital art, or if you want to make some templates, or if you're great at creating like little photos or emotes for Twitch, or if you're just able to create an ebook, you can use free templates and you can just flip it, because people are not necessarily just going to pay for the template. That can help them out a little bit, but they're paying for that information and value you can provide to them. So just find something that you really think is cool that you can sell. If you know how to do something, you're very smart at something, sell that knowledge and get that brain power in there, man. So online, it saves you money and it makes you profit. And the last one, of course, when you're still kind of an upcoming creator, one of the best things you want to do is be able to get into brand deals and sponsorships. Either you can cold call, cold email, and reach out to them and let them know like, hey, this is what we got. Or they'll start finding you if you start making some noise. Even if you don't have a large following, if they see you have massive potential and they see you're really executing on your content, you're consistent, you're being able to do stuff, brands will reach out to you. And it's up to you who you want to choose. Probably when you're first started, you'll try to accept as much as you can, but then you start niching it down or start charging a larger price so you can do way less brand deals. But that comes and goes every once in a while depending on how hot that content is or depending on what you're doing. Either way, staying consistent, reaching out to brands and having brands come back to you are some of the best ways for you to earn in between money while you're trying to make it for that month, or if you want to make it as a full-time content creator instead of just live streaming or just YouTubing and you're not even partnered yet. And you can do these faster on the side, especially if you can build somewhat of a little bit of a TikTok audience, or if you can have a blog or you can have a podcast. Now brands will come out faster because brands that are just coming up themselves, they have the money to spend. They're just looking for someone that looks like that could fit their identity because they don't know how to really express it themselves. So for an example, like me, I talk a lot about virtual reality. And so virtual reality companies and devs, they reach out to me because they feel that I'm one of their better identities, even though I have less than 10K on YouTube, but I have 250K on TikTok. So they see that there's a correlation there with growth and expansion, longevity, and a partnership. So they're able to reach out to me and I give them an X amount. We can do something where it's not too salesy, but it's a perfect partnership where we both win, where they get market awareness on top of value and more. So that's just a great example of how it works. So find your brand deals, find what you want to really look for and aspire to be that. Do that actor's technique. Make sure you know and you feel it and you're confident, you're able to know like this is what I provide and I know that we can make it a great time, and just reach out to them or they'll find you if you just keep doing it the right way and implement yourself the way you want to be seen to the world, man. So that's how you do with the brand deals also, because companies, they want that professionalism, so you got to bring that A game. So yeah, those are just some ideas that I wanted to share with you all that you can get paid as a smaller content creator. A lot of these are basically free or the cost very cheap. So get into these, write down these ideas, and please y'all, just thank y'all so much for just liking, subscribing, and hanging out on our channel. We want to share more of these types of videos, and so just let us know what's up, man. Comment below what's one of your favorite aspects on how to do stuff, or let me know if this really helped you out. It helps us out continue to create. I appreciate y'all, man, and y'all have a good one. Peace.